Hey guys, Eric Black here with another review. Today I'm looking at the Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus Gimbal for Android and iOS. Stick around. Alright, as I said, I'm looking at the Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus. This is designed for use with Android and iOS devices. The first thing you need to do is download the Hohem Gimbal app from either the App Store or Play Store or whatever device you're on. It's probably there. Once that's done, you can then connect the gimbal to your phone via Bluetooth. I'd like this feature over Wi-Fi. In my experience, Wi-Fi is less reliable, so good call, Hohem. I dig that. That's great. Now, before you turn your gimbal on, before you turn your gimbal on, I'll say it one last time because it's importante. Before you turn your gimbal on, you'll need to add your phone and stabilize it first. So put your phone on the stabilizer on the gimbal and then make sure that it is stabilized on there before you turn it on. If you don't do it in this order, it won't work properly, and all your friends are going to laugh at you for not listening and following directions. Now, Hohem states that you should remove your case before using your phone with the gimbal. However, I'm not taking my industrial case off of my phone in the field. That's not going to happen. I've had issues with that in the past, so I just left it on there. Now, there were a few issues with that, but not many, so keep in mind, I'm using an iPhone 8. If you have a bigger phone, such as an iPhone 11 Pro Max or the Android equivalent, it fits great, but you may run into problems with a case on due to the weight, but also the width of the phone holder itself. Hohem recommends a screen width between 58 and 88 millimeters. Keep that in mind when you're doing this. Now, the handle on this bad boy is made of plastic, but it does feel strong in your hands while in use. There's an ergonomic surface that your hand wraps around. It's non-slip, so it feels really good. It does come with a small tripod that screws into the bottom of the unit. I think it could be wider, but if you're on a flat, level surface, you should be fine. If you don't have a flat, level surface, then I would suggest using a normal tripod. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. As long as it stays up, as long as it's stabilized, then you should be good. Even if you have bean bags to use with it. On some of the bigger tripods, you probably have sandbags as well. This is a 3-axis gimbal with face tracking, which is amazing. Which means that you can put it on a tripod and just kind of walk around in front of it, and it will track you. It is a bit slow, but not anything too crazy. It will track you for sure. I was impressed with it. So you may have to just play with it for a while. Actually, I would recommend doing that anyway. Just play with it for a minute, see what you can do. Don't pull it out of the box right away and do a review video right away. Play with it for a minute before you do anything crazy. The Axis brushless high-tech torque motors are incredibly quiet. Did you like all those big words I threw in there? Yeah, I had to look those up on Hohem's website because I wanted to look important, because I know big words, okay? I like big words. I like using big words. It takes me a couple weeks to actually figure out how to say them and how to use them, but nonetheless, we use them. Now, when I listen to playback, both on my iPhone and in the studio, I didn't hear anything that I was mad at from the motors. Actually, I don't recall hearing anything from the motors at all. There's a lot of ambient noise and things like that on my part because that's where I was and that's what I was doing. But I didn't hear anything from the motors, so that's amazing. Now, it doesn't matter if this is going to be your first gimbal or your 30th gimbal. And by the way, 30 gimbals, what are you doing with your life? Why do you need 30 gimbals? Why have you gone through 30? You should reevaluate your life. Anyway, Hohem has made operating this device, super simple. All the options of use are located right on the front. It's amazing. So, for example, one click, you can click that button one time for pan follow, 2 clicks for pan and tilt follow, 3 clicks for all lock, and 4 clicks for all following. It's super simple. Even I can do it, and I'm not that smart. So there's that. But it's nice. So, and the other thing too is once you have gotten into a setting, well, how do I know what setting I'm in? No worries at all. You'll know which setting you're in or which mode you're in by looking at the green light and seeing how many times it blinks. So if it blinks once, then you're in pan follow. If it blinks twice, then you're in pan and tilt follow, so on and so forth. Super freaking easy. The other thing that's amazing to me that I was incredibly happy about is this zoom feature. It's very nice. I love it because here's the thing. When you're just using your smartphone and you're trying to zoom, you're probably pinching it. You're probably pinching that zoom in and out on the screen, right? There is no easy way to do that. I have not found an easy way where it doesn't look glitchy. I just haven't. There's no way. Maybe on some of these newer phones that does that, but Hohem has made this super simple. You can adjust that within the app. I like mine slower because that way if it's too slow in post, I can just zoom it up when I'm editing the footage. it's not just one thing that they let you adjust. You can adjust the follow speed, the joystick speed, follow dead area, trim, joystick reverse, and the motor settings themselves. You can make this thing your own. Everything that you would like it to do, it will allow you to do. It will allow you to adjust inside the app and sometimes even on the unit itself. So it just depends on what you want to do. Now, for those of you that do some vlogging, there is a built-in feature to go live. I know a lot of you like to do that, whether you're in the mountains, whether you're on the beach, whether you're stuck in a cave somewhere saying this is my last live because I'm about to die because I'm stupid and got stuck in a cave. Whatever it is, you can do that. It has the feature. Now, you'll have to use an RTMP site for that, but it's still pretty cool. If you don't know what an RTMP site is, you're going to have to Google that because I'm not going to explain it to you. Now, a few other great features that I saw that I was happy about. This feature, it's a 600-degree panning rotation. I don't know if you are understanding what 600 degrees means, but that's about 2 turns all the way around on this bad boy. So what you do, and for filming, this is pretty cool. If you just want to get a really nice cinematic view of something, you can do that as well. But I love it, man. I was using it a couple times. It was very cool. The other thing I like is the 180-degree panoramic view. Yeah, it's a mode there that you can do. Now, they went a step further, and they do 360-degree wide-angle panoramic as well. So the normal panoramic is from your left to your right. That is 180 degrees, right? Well, the 360 wide-angle panoramic mode will go all the way around your body. Well, not necessarily your body, but it'll turn around one time, right? So you can get that entire view from where you're standing by just letting this turn all the way around. It's pretty awesome. Some of you are also into doing things fast, like, I don't know, running. I'm not one of those guys. Running to me, not fun. Now, I probably should. I'm a little out of shape, but we're not going to talk about that right now. That's not one of these training videos. This is amazing. It's for fast transition. So if you're in sport mode, actually you can get there by one tap on the trigger. You just tap that little trigger and it will take you into sport mode. So you can kind of get those better shots and move quickly and do all that without the lag time. And then 2 taps will actually recenter everything. So if you want to do a multiple take or multiple shots, maybe you're filming a marathon, you have one person goes by quickly, 2 taps, you got to recenter it, and it's super simple. It'll take maybe a half a second to get back to where you need to be. Very cool. Dig it. Now, you can put this Mobile Plus on a tripod due to the 1/4-inch thread on the bottom of the gimbal. I kind of talked about that before. If that tripod that it comes with doesn't quite work well, or you just need a better tripod, they give you that option. So on the bottom of the gimbal, you can screw this into the plate of your tripod and stick that on a tripod, go up even higher. It also has a feature of a 1/4-inch thread on the side of the handle for adding a light or mic, along with one on top of the phone holder as well. Now, I'm not really sure. They say you can put a light on top of the phone holder, but that would increase the weight of the unit. So keep that in mind that it may or may not work on there. I didn't see a reason for it because I had that side one. Did not affect what I was doing. I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far with the Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus. It is a very easy to use device. You can do so much with it inside the app as well. So once you get that app, open that up and you can adjust it whenever you feel like something isn't working correctly. Just fine tune it a little bit. So if you do a lot of traveling, a lot of vlogging, or just want something to get you the best smartphone shots possible, then I would suggest getting your hands on the Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus. Super simple to use, lightweight, and can be used with a stupid amount of smartphones out there right now. And for the price point of $90 on Amazon, you can't beat it. It's amazing. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. If there was something I didn't cover that you're curious about, I'd be happy to talk with you about it. Again, just leave a comment there. You can simply email me through my website. For now, I'm going to go get some more shots. Until next time, I'm Eric Black with Eric Black Was Here.